It's the Joseph Bristol Show.
Welcome to another episode of the Joseph Bristol Show. Okay, it's a brand new year. Last year is over, it's dead. Time for the new year. I hope everybody got some type of resolution and they're sticking to it. Let's try to make this year the best year that we possibly can make it by doing the things that we could have done last year, but we didn't do it. We set it off. So now it's a new year. Now's the time to make it happen. All your dreams, make them reality. You gotta put action. That's the key. All right, so on to today's video. In today's video, I really just wanted to talk about like some updated news on the world, on the world and our situation. Just a couple little news stories I think we should all pay attention to, as well as I want to talk a little bit about the government and Donald Trump. I haven't really said much about Donald Trump in any videos, and I guess now this is gonna be my first one where I actually say something about the guy, right? So I don't have nothing negative to say about him. I think I kind of understand everything he did as far as the tax cuts are concerned and the border wall and all that other stuff that the guy was doing. You know, I try to understand people and why they do the things that they do. Was it a good idea? Was it something good to do? Yeah, of course not separating kids and all that other extra stuff, but I understand why it occurred, why it happened, why he did what he did. So with that being said, let me get into a couple of the different things I want to talk about. So the very first thing I want to bring up is, of course, our planet, the planet that we are all sharing, we're all living on. So the weather in the United States has been altered, or there's an alteration coming. Something is about to occur because the polar vortex is splitting in half. So if you don't know what that is, go ahead and Google it. You're about to learn something new today. But this is the effects of climate change. This is us, humans, what we're doing to our planet. We have to take care of our planet. It is the only planet that we have as of right now. We have not found another inhabitable planet for human beings to live on. So if we ruin this one, we have nowhere to go, you know, so we gotta, all of us collectively, we need to take care of our planet, and it starts with each individual person doing their part to protect the planet and you know, of course, recycling all other good jazz, reuse things. Another thing to mention is cryptocurrency. So a lot of people don't know, but I really think that you should get some cryptocurrency. It's a part of your investment portfolio. So, you know, I advocate for everybody to invest their money. It's very important that we all participate in the stock market all over the world. There's different stock markets, not just the United States one, but the United States one you should most definitely participate in, because you live here in the country and you want the country that you live in to prosper so that you yourself can prosper. So in which case what you need to do is participate in not only in the political system, but in working and just you know, being a productive, decent human being and citizen, right? So with that, the cryptocurrency is important because it's going to be around, and the government is already talking about it. That the SEC, they just fined XRP. That's why the price of XRP shot down, because the SEC got involved and sued them, and they looking into other cryptocurrencies. They talking about, you know, I think they're talking about trying to regulate them, and I know they're trying to tax them too. So with that being said, that means that it's a real thing. You know, there are places where you can go now and use Bitcoin. You can use Bitcoin to buy things. There are McDonald's in the United States that take Bitcoin. There are gas stations that you can go where you can go to buy Bitcoin and to transfer Bitcoin and things like that. So this is about to become a real thing. It's better to jump in early and then to wait. And me personally, I try to buy a little bit of every single coin. And when I say a little bit, maybe $5 on this coin, $5 on that one, $10 here, but I just try to buy a little bit of every coin on Coinbase, because that's where I buy my crypto, on Coinbase. So I try to buy a little bit of every single coin, That way, if one I see is going up, or I look at the trends, if 5 years ago it was high and now it's kind of low and it just ups and down, then I try to buy in at the dip, so on and so forth, just like you would with stock. Flint, Michigan, I'm very happy to announce this. Flint, Michigan has finally started the process of what may seem like they looking to give justice to these people, where the governor allowed the lead pipes to poison the people and kill off the people. So it looked like that Flint, Michigan, they just brought charges against the ex-governor, the guy who allowed the water crisis to occur. They just brought criminal charges against this guy. It's nothing serious, but it's like a motion to show, hey, listen, we're gonna try to give you guys some type of justice. So I'm very happy to announce that. I think that's good news that we can all continue to look into and just look forward to. Hopefully something comes out of this where it shows that, everybody gotta bow down to the law, even the politicians. It don't matter who you are, how rich you are, who you are. Donald Trump, ex-president, if he's committed crimes, tax fraud, tax evasion, any of those type of crimes, there are punishments for crimes that are committed. So I think that it's very important that we watch what they do to the ex-governor, because, we want to see justice served. If you break the law, you should be punished. It's that simple. So with that being said, I'm going to get into, a little bit about Donald Trump. So this is the thing I think that we all need to take from Donald Trump's presidency. That's very important. I think it's very important that we all pay attention to this. One is the fact that Donald Trump appointed over 300 federal judges all across the United States of America to benches all over the United States, all over this place. That's very important. We should pay attention to that. It's very important. Another thing is he's going down in history as the president who appointed three federal Supreme Court justices. So that's again something big. You're talking 300, and of course this is all thanks to Mitch McConnell, who wanted this to happen. He's a Republican. He's a very old man. He's stuck in his old ways, so he looking to ensure that his old ways stay that way. He don't want to see the country change. He don't want to see change come about in the world. So, old people like that, their time gonna come, and then the world will be free for the young people to make moves. That's why I say everybody got to participate in the political system. You got to write your governor, write your senator, write your president. You got to make noise. You got to say something. You know what I mean? You got to make noise. Not like they did with the Capitol. You know what I mean? When they stormed the Capitol, insurrection, they tried to make this place a dictatorship. One day you wake up and you living in a dictatorship with some old white guy is saying, this is the only way that we do things. We don't do it any other way. You don't want to live like that. You don't want to live under that type of rule. They're going to ensure that the corporations make as much money as they make off of the hard backs of those that are less fortunate, the poor, the people stuck in the cycle who can't break free. So, you got to participate in the political process. You got to run for politics. That's another way to make the changes that we need to knock out these old people like Nancy Pelosi and Mitch McConnell. Nancy Pelosi didn't get us those checks fast enough, and then she got us $600. Unacceptable. If Bernie Sanders was in charge, bet they probably would have gave us them checks a lot faster. Or bump Bernie Sanders. Let's get a young person, somebody who wants some AOC, nice and young. She ready to fight. She ready to put in the work. She ready to do what it takes to make the change in our country, to see things get better. Then of course Donald Trump got his pardons. He going down in history as one of the presidents who pardoned mad people. Pardoned Lil Wayne and Kodak Black. Now I see why Lil Wayne was, I don't know nothing about police brutality and Donald Trump, he never did nothing to me, and I don't follow politics and all that other jip jazz he was talking. Now I understand, because your man's pardoned you. You're good. And of course, he made his friends richer, and he made himself and his family richer. You know what I mean? So, he kind of like the first black president, I guess. Yo, that's funny. Come on, man. Let's move on past that. So now we getting to Biden. Alright, so Biden here with Kamala Harris. I never liked Kamala Harris. You know, if you follow me on Twitter, you know why I ain't never liked Kamala Harris. But whatever. So Biden coming in, he got mad things to deal with. He got to deal with the pandemic, the recession that we in. He got to deal with climate change. I mean, there's a lot of things going on in the world right now, you know. And he the president. He taking on the mantle. This is important to see what he do. This is important to see what Kamala Harris does, because more than likely, when his 4 years is up, she herself will probably run for president again. And if she does, we're gonna know what type of president she could potentially be based on what it is that she does here as the vice president. So this could be good. This could work in our favor the people, because it's us who vote. We have the voice. We have the power. Our collective power is what it is. That's what gives us our ability to overthrow and control the government and how it functions, by voting and running for politics. So the other thing, well, we got to circle back around to Donald Trump, that Biden got to deal with is this impeachment. Now, if this impeachment holds up the Senate, and you know they dealing with that all the time, they're not going to be able to sign bills, to sign laws into place. They're not going to be able to deal with the stimulus checks, because we may not get no money until late February, early March. Late February, early March. And May, they talking about $1,400 instead of the $2,000 that they supposed to give us. You know what I'm saying? So that's something to again, we got to make noise. We got to talk to our politicians, man. We want our money. Hey, man, it's a pandemic. It's no jobs. People hurting out here. People hungry. It's rental. It's, you know, rent got to get paid. Light got to get paid. Hey, man, we need the money. Give us our money, our tax dollars. Give it to us. We need that. Give us some checks. So we got to make up noise. We got to let them know we want our money. So if they tie it up with all this impeachment talk, that's going to be a problem. But the thing about impeachment is, if he gets impeached this time, the second time, and he's found guilty, he can never run for president again. So they've been completely locked him off from the political game. He'd have to be a governor or mayor or something like that. So that kind of sucks for Donald Trump. Other than that, I mean, Uganda has the lowest median age in the entire world. Their median age in there is like 16, 17. I mean, mind you, they've been plagued by wars and other things like that, but you know, that's kind of something to know. I thought it was pretty cool. So thanks for watching another episode of Joseph Bristol Show. And let's all remember, we all out here trying to do the same thing. Just be happy and survive, you know? So y'all stay blessed.
Leave a comment below.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Make sure you like and subscribe.